Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into some incredibly exciting developments happening in Iraq that could have a major impact on both the country and anyone invested in the Iraqi dinar. What's unfolding in Iraq right now is nothing short of historic. The changes taking place are unlike anything we've seen before, and if you're holding on to the dinar, or even if you're just keeping an eye on Iraq's economic landscape, you definitely won't want to miss this update. Let's begin with a powerful statement from Iraq's Prime Minister, Al-Sudani. His recent address to the nation was filled with passion and urgency. Did you catch his tone? He spoke with such conviction, talking about the upcoming reforms that will radically reshape Iraq's future. His words weren't just political rhetoric, they carried weight and reflected the significant transformation underway. This is not the usual political talk. This is a leader who is intent on taking Iraq in a bold new direction. The key takeaway here is that change is already happening. It's not just something we're waiting for, it's happening now. These aren't empty promises or vague pledges of future action. What's being discussed and implemented are fundamental reforms and initiatives that will completely transform the Iraqi economy and society for years, if not decades, to come. One of the most notable initiatives currently gaining a lot of attention is the National Development Road Project. This is not just any infrastructure project. It's going to be a game changer for Iraq. This is a multi-billion-dollar effort to rebuild and expand the country's infrastructure, designed to connect Iraq more effectively with neighboring nations and boost internal connectivity. This initiative is at the heart of Iraq's plan to overhaul its economy, which is vital for boosting long-term growth and stability. And let me be clear, this is not a small, short-term solution. This is a massive, large-scale undertaking that is already reshaping Iraq's economic framework. If you're invested in the dinar, or even if you've just been curious about Iraq's potential, this is something you need to be following closely. The road project isn't just about building new highways and bridges, it's about creating a new economic environment where Iraq can truly thrive, both domestically and internationally. Iraq's leadership is making moves right now that we've never seen before. It's almost as if we are witnessing the country's true potential being unlocked. And while there's still a lot of work to be done, the progress we're seeing is undeniable. It's starting to feel like Iraq is entering a new era, one where instability and conflict are less of a focus, and instead the future is being shaped by reforms and progress. When we talk about Iraq's economy, it's easy to get swept up in all the negative aspects: corruption, political instability, and the constant struggles the country has faced over the years. These issues are real, and they've certainly held Iraq back in the past. But if you step back and look at what's unfolding right now, you can't ignore the signs that something big is happening. The development projects, government reforms, and newly forged international partnerships, these are just the beginning of what could be a transformative period for Iraq. It's not just about improving infrastructure, though. Iraq is also taking decisive steps to strengthen its economic ties with the global community, and particularly with the United States. This is a crucial shift that will open up many new opportunities. In fact, one of the most significant changes we're seeing is Iraq's effort to improve its banking and financial services, and specifically, its relationship with the U.S. dollar-based financial system. Recent reports indicate that Iraq is working hard to enhance its banking connections and improve financial services for international trade. This shift is more than just a technical upgrade. It signals a larger economic strategy to build stronger trade relations, increase investments, and ensure that Iraq's economy becomes more globally integrated. By improving the financial system, Iraq is positioning itself as a much more attractive destination for international investors. This is crucial because foreign investment is one of the cornerstones of economic growth, and Iraq has the potential to be a hub for development in the Middle East. In parallel, Iraq is continuing to strengthen its diplomatic ties with the United States. This is important because the U.S. is one of the largest global players in terms of investment, trade, and diplomacy. Iraq's efforts to secure stronger economic and diplomatic partnerships are laying the groundwork for a more open and stable economy that will benefit not just Iraqis, but the international community as well. Now let's talk about the big topic on everyone's mind: the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. Yes, the RV. Many people have been waiting for this moment for years, and it still remains a hot topic of discussion. But let's take a closer look at why it seems more likely than ever that we could see this happen soon. For starters, reports indicate that an astounding 90 trillion dinars are still out of circulation. That's a huge number. Around 90% of the total supply of dinars is either sitting in safes, hidden in drawers, or hoarded by individuals all over the world. When the RV happens, all of that currency will suddenly flood the market, bringing the dinar back into active circulation. This could spark a surge in the dinar's value, which would not only impact the national economy, but also dramatically affect your investments if you're holding dinar. Think about the implications of that. Suddenly, the currency that has been sitting idle for years will be given real value. This will increase the purchasing power of the Iraqi people, drive economic growth, and likely attract more global investors. For dinar holders, this could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see a significant return on your investment. However, it's important to remember that Iraq's economy isn't solely dependent on the dinar's revaluation. The oil market plays a massive role in Iraq's financial health, and we've recently seen some fluctuations in oil prices. Some analysts point to political factors, including decisions made by former U.S. President Trump, as potential causes for this. Others suggest that this could be part of a larger strategy to stabilize the region by reducing the influence of destabilizing forces like Iran. In recent years, Iraq has been working hard to reduce Iranian influence in its economy and politics. This is a key part of Iraq's broader strategy to stabilize and grow, and any steps in that direction should be seen as positive for the country's long-term prospects. As we've seen, Iraq is committed to breaking free from its past cycles of instability and conflict. The ongoing government reforms, infrastructure projects, and international trade deals are laying the foundation for a much brighter future. And these efforts are backed by real action, not just political promises. So what about us, the dinar holders? Are we finally looking at the RV we've all been waiting for? Based on everything we're seeing right now, the chances are looking more promising than ever. That massive amount of dinar that's currently not in circulation could be the catalyst for the surge we've all been anticipating. For those still skeptical about whether the RV will ever happen, I can understand the hesitation. But I truly believe that the pieces are falling into place. The political reforms, the new infrastructure initiatives, and the strengthening trade relations with the U.S., these are all clear indicators that Iraq is on the path to becoming a more stable and prosperous nation. The RV is no longer just a distant possibility. It's starting to look like it could become a reality in the near future. And while we all wait for this moment to arrive, remember this. Iraq is not just about the dinar. The country is undergoing a fundamental shift in how it operates, how it interacts with the world, and how it will approach future growth. This transformation is about more than currency. It's about shaping the future of an entire nation. If you're invested in the dinar, this could be the moment you've been waiting for. Whether you're a seasoned investor or someone who's just now looking into the possibilities, now is the time to pay attention. Iraq is at a crossroads, and the developments we're seeing now are only the beginning. The future looks incredibly bright, and if you're holding on to dinar, you might just be on the verge of a very rewarding journey. Stay tuned because I'll keep you updated on any new developments. This is a time of great change for Iraq, and as we continue to witness radical reforms, new economic partnerships, and the potential for an RV, it's clear that Iraq's future has never looked brighter. Buckle up! This ride is just getting started. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video. Keep watching, stay informed, and remember, the best is yet to come.